This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hazleton's Lou Barletta takes aim at the United States Senate. Hear the congressman announce his bid next. Hi friends and family, thanks for watching. I'm Ken Kara, and if you have the capability, click over to Service Electric Cablevision channel 513 to watch us in HD now. The Samsung Productions app is available so you can carry your local community news with you wherever you go. Here comes that news from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Congressman Lou Barletta announced today that he will run for United States Senate. The lawmaker from Hazleton will look to unseat incumbent Democratic Senator Bob Casey. Barletta announced his decision via a video posted on his website and Facebook pages this morning. Here's an excerpt.
Hi, I'm Lou Barletta. I'm here today with a big announcement. After talking to Mary Grace and our family, many people across Pennsylvania, and saying a few prayers, I've decided to run for the United States Senate. I don't see running for the Senate to represent Pennsylvania as an opportunity. I see it as a responsibility. I wasn't born with a famous last name. I was born into a home in Hazleton where we learned that with hard work, anything is possible. My dad only had an 8th grade education, but he and my mom taught us the value of getting our hands dirty. I grew up working with my family in road construction. And then Mary Grace and I started our own business with $29.95 and a dream. We turned that little company into the largest of its kind in Pennsylvania. I'm running for the United States Senate to make sure that this same dream is alive for the next generation.
The 61-year-old former Hazleton mayor is in his 4th term in Congress. Senator Bob Casey is looking to win a 3rd 6-year term in the United States Senate. And you can watch Barletta's entire announcement on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/SSPTV News. Will the city of Hazleton be deemed a distressed city? State officials will host a public hearing tomorrow to determine whether Hazleton will qualify for Act 47. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat talks about the hearing and the city's ability to make its next payroll.
It's going to be an informational hearing where they're going to talk to the public, and people could give their inputs and ask questions on what this means to the area, the workers, the employees, and we're just going to answer their questions about the financial situation that the city is in now and has been the last couple of years. We will make payroll for September 8th. The next one's going to be a little bit tougher. I am going to ask council to make the transfer again from the Act 205 MMO account. Hopefully they agree to make that transfer and ease that decision in the end of September and pay some of our vendors that have been patiently waiting for months.
Tomorrow's hearing is set for 6 p.m. at City Hall. A search is underway for a missing Lansford teen. 17-year-old Cassidy Durr was last seen by her family on Saturday. This is a photo shared by the Lansford police on Facebook. Search crews were gathering today at Tuscarora Fire Company in Schuylkill Township. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call Lansford Police. Family and friends have started an online medical fund to help a mountaintop family that was struck by a car last week while out on a family walk. The Nina and Brian Herbst family and Carlin family medical fund has already raised over $42,000. The couple, their 4 children and niece were injured last Friday. If you would like to donate, we have posted the link at facebook.com/SSPTV News. A singer from our area has been named a finalist in a music competition. Our Lisa Sugart has the story.
She is a talented young lady back in our studios today at the ripe old age now of an entire 13 years old. She just turned 13 on August 10th. Rose Ostrovsky is back. She is a talented young singer from the Berwick area, and we know you've been here talking about your Adding Tomorrow's Mall Tour, which benefits Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. You have a 3rd one of those coming up, but before we even get to that, you're in not 1 but 2 competitions, where one you could win a lot of money and another one you could win great equipment. So congratulations on all your successes.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, it's been rough because, going all over, but, it's been fun. I love doing it.
Well, you're very good at it as well. Now, you are a finalist in what is called the Unsigned Only Music Competition. So this started out with, I think we were saying 6,500 people from worldwide. You were one of 750 semifinalists, but now you're a finalist in one of a variety of categories. So tell us about that.
Well, I'm in the Christian rock category, and for the, I think it's the finalist or something like that, but like, I think they pick like around one person from each category for the finalists, and then like they pick one, like the overall winner for like the grand prize. And I'm really excited, but like I'm nervous at the same time because like I feel like I have a chance, but like I don't really know.
Well, of course you have a chance. Look, there were 6,500 people, and now you're a finalist. You definitely have a chance, girl. And it was with your new single called Your Words, right?
Yeah.
All right, as we're saying that, we're going to let them play a little bit of it in the background as we're talking here so that we can hear your beautiful voice as well. So you're hoping to win that. That, if you get the overall, is like $20,000 or something if you win that?
Yeah, and a few other little things too, but I'm really excited, I mean.
Absolutely. And then you're also in another one where it's called the Fandemonium Contest, where you can go to Rose's Facebook page and you could vote for her there, and you're going to win like equipment for that.
Yeah. So go check out my Facebook page. Rose Ostrovsky is my music one.
There you go. So please vote for her, and you have till the end of August to do so that she could win great equipment, sound equipment in that for all of your training. Now you're starting up your third annual, and it's amazing that she's only 13 years old. She's starting her third annual Adding Tomorrow's Mall Tour to benefit Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And you've been singing since you were 6, professionally since you're 8, and this tour is close to your heart because you had a relative with cystic fibrosis. So tell us about how you were inspired.
I was inspired because my cousin Camilla, when she was 21, she passed from cystic fibrosis, and I want to help find a cure. So all the money, I'm donating it to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation in memory of her. And everywhere I go, there's like this little bucket thing, like mall tours and stuff, and like places like that, wherever I sing, like festivals and stuff. I always bring that with me, and like you could donate money to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
That's amazing. Your talent alone, and then that you want to help others by doing this. So the third annual tour, you're kicking off in Nashville, Tennessee on September 21st. Yeah. Were you there before?
No.
No.
It looks really fun, though. I really wanted to go, so.
Wait till they get a load of your voice. We might not be getting you back here. They might keep you down there. Well, look, we congratulate you on all of your accomplishments at the ripe old age of 13 so far. So please come back and let us know if you make it in this unsigned only music competition. I hope you win the overall. Good luck on that. Please vote for Rose again for the Fandemonium contest at her Facebook page, and then be sure to see her at the Columbia Mall October 7th, and Laurel Mall on October 14th. Congratulations on all your successes. Keep up the good job raising money, and good luck in school.
Thank you, I will.
Thanks, Lisa, and good luck to Rose. Well, coming up in sports, Hazleton Mayor Jeff Gassat talks about his first pitch at Citizens Bank Park ahead of the Phillies-Cubs game on Sunday. And up next, details on a talent contest with big-time prizes in the Poconos. Stay tuned. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
I fished with lures and live bait, but never with electricity. A few weeks ago, I watched how that's done. Kathleen Lavelle waded through the Choke Creek in the Poconos while swishing a long antenna that emitted a charge into the water. Lavelle and her 4 companions from Trout Unlimited wore waders to guard against being zapped. She told me to stay back a few feet from shore to protect myself as I took photographs. The current, though, wasn't strong enough to harm the fish. Generally, the electricity stunned the fish long enough for Lavelle or one of her group walking behind her to net the fish. And by the time they transferred the fish from the net to the bucket, it usually was flapping again. Seldom, if ever, do fish die. Their purpose, however, wasn't to take home fish, but to discover what was in the stream. Through a contract with the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, their group is surveying 159 streams this summer on the watersheds of the Delaware and West Branch of the Susquehanna rivers. Their work is part of a larger effort to find out what is in Pennsylvania's streams, especially those streams in the path of proposed pipelines for natural gas. The group that I watched netted some native brook trout, although probably not enough from different age groups to merit protecting the stream as a Class A trout stream. They also found various types of minnows, white suckers, and an array of invertebrates such as stoneflies, mayflies, caddisflies, and dragonfly nymphs, all of which indicate the stream was healthy. To reach some creeks that they sampled, the crew hiked more than a mile while carrying their electrofishing backpack and other gear. Other wild trout streams turn up in unlikely locations near highways, factories, and even strip mines. The Fish and Wildlife Commission's board, after checking with the findings of the survey groups, have been certifying dozens of these waterways as wild trout streams and Class A trout streams after each of their quarterly meetings for the past 2 years. If you check back through the board's minutes, you'll get some ideas on where to fish for trout yourself. And having the inspection reports on file means that if construction of pipelines or seepage from pipelines harms fish in the future, at least scientists will know what changed.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It's starting to feel more like football weather than baseball weather, but there's still a lot of baseball to be played at PNC Field in Moosic, including the AAA National Championship game. More on that Monday on SSPTV News. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight we have a 30% chance of rain, mainly before 9 p.m. It'll be mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 53 degrees. Then for Wednesday, partly sunny skies with a high of 72. At night, partly cloudy, a low in the mid-50s. Thursday, we have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but partly sunny with a high near 73. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low of 47 degrees. On Friday, sunny with a high near 65. At night, it looks nice, mostly clear but cool with a low in the mid-40s. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 67. At night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 53 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. And like us on Facebook.
He's back. Our good friend Gil Coronado from Sela Management. You know him as the organizer and founder of Shawnee River Fest, but guess what? He's involved with another fantastic event as well, and that is the Pocono Great Talent Event. You were here last year, and that was the first time for it, yes. And the second one is already up and coming.
Yes, it is. We have auditions coming for the Pocono Great Talent Event on September 2nd during Stroud Fest on Main Street, right next to the Sherman Theater. It's a wonderful event. Top 25 contestants will compete to win $1,000, as well as an opening act for the Sherman Theater and the first signed act for Shawnee River Fest 7.
So now who is eligible to compete and take part in this?
We're looking for all talents: musicians, dancers, magicians, acrobatics, anything, any talent. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about this community event, is that we're looking for all forms of talent.
So now the winner of this will then be determined at a finale on October 29th. Is that correct?
That's correct. And this event benefits the Fine Arts Discovery Series, which is a not-for-profit arm of the Sherman Theater. And their mission is really to keep the arts alive in the Poconos and make the Sherman Theater accessible to the community at large. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization.
And you kind of intertwine the Riverfest into this because the winner of this gets to perform at Shawnee Riverfest 7.
Yeah, they'll be the first signed act for Shawnee Riverfest 7, so this is a highlight definitely as part of the Pocono Great Talent event.
Another, I guess, great thing about winning, they also get another performance, another gig, pretty big gig.
Yes, they get an opening act for a Sherman Theater show, so it's an impressive opportunity for any talent that wants that level of exposure and to perform on the historic Sherman Theater stage.
Were you impressed by the quality of the performers that came out last year?
Yes, it was well attended, successfully attended, and we raised, wonderful monies for the Fine Arts Discovery Series, but most importantly, the talent was very impressive and very diverse, all very diverse acts.
Where can they find more information on this?
They can find the information on Facebook. There's a Facebook page at Pocono Great Talent Event, as well as it will be posted momentarily up on the Sherman Theater website as well.
All right, well, very good. We're looking forward to that. If Gil's involved, you know it's going to be a fun and fantastic event because this man is really involved in helping the community and promoting great talent. So if you would like to be that talent, please get involved. You never know, you might be the next performer taking the stage at Shawnee Riverfest 7, and we would love to have you here to talk about it. So please get involved, take your talents, try out. You may be that talent chosen in the big finale in October. Gil, thanks so much for coming in. We look forward to having you back to keep us up to date on this.
Thank you so much, Lisa and SSPTV. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Once again, thank you, Lisa, and good to see you again, Gil. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers now on SSP TV News. Pick 2, 84, pick 3, 038. Your pick 4 numbers, 5063, and pick 5, 41176. The wild number is 2. It was a big night for the Rail Riders. We'll tell you why, and we'll go back to Hazelton Day at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia when we come back.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Do you ever go somewhere out of town and run into about 95 people from the Hazelton area? You end up talking about Jimmy's Hot Dogs, who has the best pizza, the old Batman balloon figures they sold at Fun Fest. Well, if you went to Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia on Sunday, you probably ran into a lot of people from Northeast Pennsylvania because it was Hazelton Day as the Phillies took on Joe Maddon and the Cubs. Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassat organized the event and threw out the first pitch. I talked with him about it earlier today.
Then we went down about a half hour before the game. I met a couple of the players, met with Joe Maddon, talked a little bit, and got announced, went out and threw out the first pitch to the Philly Fanatic. Of course, it was right down the middle, strike. Then the Philly Fanatic attacked me on the mound, and it was it was a really neat experience. I distributed over 500 tickets, so besides that group of people, I did see a lot of other people from Hazelton down there. I ran into a lot of them in the parking lot. During the game, on the way out of the game. So it was really neat to see that many people, down there for the event.
Who'd you get to talk to before the game? You said you're chatting with some players. Are we talking about the Cubs, the Phillies, both?
The Sarge, I talked to the Sarge, and I bumped into John Kruk. He's not as big as I thought he was, but just a couple of players that just quick hi, but
That's pretty neat. So you bumped. I love John Kruk. Did you get to say hi to him, or is it just kind of in passing?
I bumped right into him.
So you literally
I literally bumped into him, knocked him back a little bit, so I was bigger.
What did Joe get to say? I mean, Joe is busy. I mean, it's pregame for him, but I mean, did you get to talk to Joe at all?
I did get to talk to him. He was there. He had a meet and greet with a couple other people. So he was there signing autographs, talking. He came over, hugged me. He gave me an autograph on the ball that I threw out. We took a picture together, and I didn't want to bother him. He's a busy day, so I've talked to him many times. He's been a friend a long time, so.
You have a collection of first pitch balls that we were looking at here in your office, and just a week or two ago, you were doing it at PNC Field for the Rail Riders. Did you use that as a little warm-up? Did you think, okay, stadium's a little bit smaller, or was there no strategy going in?
No, I did. I got some good advice from somebody one time that said, just aim for the catcher's head. You don't want to be short. Don't embarrass yourself and bounce it in. So I aimed for the Fanatic's head, and it went where I wanted it to do.
And Philly fans can be brutal, too. I mean, it doesn't matter. So did that ring in your head at all? Like, I really have to nail this in Philadelphia.
I did. I was a little worried. I'm a Cowboy fan. I've been to the Eagles Stadium. A lot of boos. But, yeah, it was nice because you actually did hear people clapping, so it was a pretty neat experience.
There's a lot going on in the city now. You're busy, you're dealing with budget issues and meetings with Act 47. Why is it important to do something like this that's fun, that gets the city out there, to do something that's a little bit different?
It's important to market your city, you know, that it's a fun place to come. You know, there's a lot of good things that go on in Hazleton. You know, and that was the whole thing when I came into office. I wanted to revitalize some of the old things, the Solo Serene, bring it back outside, the baseball clinics, having the little party in the park for the 4th of July, Oktoberfest. You know, you need things that really spruce up the image of Hazleton. And I mean, Hazleton's a great place. You know, and there's people here love it being here, and you know, it's just wonderful.
Several groups used Hazleton Day as a fundraiser, plus some money also went to the Mayor Jeff Cassatt Foundation to help out the city of Hazleton. Well, back at PNC Field, the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders won their 3rd straight International League North Division title. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Jake Cave, Mason Williams, and Cito Culver all hit home runs in the clinching victory over Rochester. The Cubs, they beat the Pirates 6-1, and they lead Milwaukee by 2.5 games in the NL Central. In local tennis, Hazleton area stayed perfect with a win over Tamaqua. MMI lost to Notre Dame East Stroudsburg. Katarine Pinto got a win for the Lady Preppers at #1 singles. MMI beat Lake Lehman in golf and lost to Holy Redeemer. George Palermo led the way by shooting a 36 in the victory. Marion, they beat Nativity in the Schuylkill League in golf. Nick Herzinski hit a 83. Hazleton area lost to Dallas. Matt Boretsky had the low score for the Cougars with a 40.
And here's tonight's social report. A very big happy 13th birthday to Isabella Lassant from your mom, dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, Spaghetti, Crosby, and everyone here at SSPTV. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following. Rose L. Ampey of Hazleton. Funeral services will be held Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. A massive Christian burial will take place at 10 a.m. at Holy Rosary Church in Hazleton. Interment will follow. There will be a calling hour from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. on Thursday at the funeral home. Edward W. Green of West Hazleton. A massive Christian burial will be held at 10 a.m. Wednesday at Transfiguration Church in West Hazleton. A calling hour will be held Wednesday at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazleton. The Reverend Ronald W. Onder, formerly of West Hazleton. Friends may call Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the James Wilson Funeral Home in Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. Funeral services are private. Anthony N. Belanti of Zion Grove. A massive Christian burial will be Thursday at 11 a.m. at St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church in Ringtown. Interment will follow. Friends may call Thursday from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the Orovitz Home for Funerals in Shenandoah. And Joan M. Rosada, formerly of Hazleton. A divine liturgy with the Office of Christian Burial will be celebrated Thursday at 10 a.m. at St. John the Baptist BC Church in Hazleton. Interment will follow. Friends may call from 6 to 8 p.m. Wednesday at the Frank J. Bonnet Funeral Home in Hazleton. Arrangements are under the direction of Yannick Funeral and Cremation Service Incorporated in Mount Pocono. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSP TV News, you have 13 minutes to call in to win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Bernard McCauley of Frackville. Call us now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
We have Fun Fest previews coming up. They left this trophy here. I'm going to keep it, Mary Malone, if that's all right with you. I think it's really cool. So that's coming up tomorrow, our Penn State and Notre Dame college football preview, so stay tuned. There's a lot coming up. If you missed this week's high school football Coal-Scale rankings, I'm going to post them on Facebook as soon as I'm done here. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.